Hello, I'm Arianna Carughi, member of NeoLife Scientific Advisory Board, and it is an enormous pleasure being here to celebrate with you, even if only digitally, this year's convention. One of the things I enjoy the most about my job is talking about the impact that nutrition has on our health, both present and future, and to talk about the science behind NeoLife's products and how these help us achieve optimal levels of key nutrients that we need throughout our life. But today we're going to do something special. We are going to see what makes NeoLife products unique in the market, how guided by NeoLife's philosophy, based in nature and backed by science, and with all the steps involved in delivering products that work, that reflect the latest advances in the field of health and nutrition, we end up with products that deliver real benefits to your life, the life of your family, friends, and loved ones. Finally, we're going to talk about some key product pairings that serve as an example of all the care that we put into delivering NeoLife products to you. Okay, how do we offer products that work? First, you start by having the right product philosophy. NeoLife's philosophy regarding our products, based in nature and backed by science, is really a winning combination. It is truly what makes them unique in the industry. 2, thorough research. This allows one to develop products that reflect the latest advances in the field of health and nutrition. 3, product formulation. What nutrients to include? If we're going to offer a product that reflects the benefit of, say, fruits and vegetables, say carotenoids, will we include a couple of the most popular carotenoids or those that would occur in a serving of carotenoid-rich foods? If we were offering calcium supplements aimed at bone health, would we just include calcium or the nutrients that are necessary for calcium absorption and bone metabolism? If we offer a vitamin D product, do we use one form and one source only, or those that appear in the diet? And at what proportions? At what level? The SAB carefully considers effectiveness, safety, synergy among nutrients before finalizing a formula. 4, raw material selections. Where do we look for our nutrients? We have many choices. Do we use isolated compounds, natural sources, whole food sources? This is a key difference in NeoLife products. Manufacturing process. 5, how are these nutrients put together in a capsule? Are we making sure that they are bioavailable, that they will dissolve effectively in the GI tract, that they will retain their potency during encapsulation, during storage? And 6, how do we make sure? Well, we test, and we test. And 7, finally, do they really work? At NeoLife, we believe that testing for product efficacy is essential. NeoLife is one of the few companies around the world that does this. Now let us review some of these steps in more detail. First, let's look at NeoLife's product philosophy, based in nature, backed by science. When we say based in nature, what does this mean? It means that when formulating a product, we follow nature's examples. We look at whole foods that have been part of the human diet for thousands of years as a source of key nutrients. Nutrients, for example, from whole grain, like wheat and rice, as a source of lipids and sterols. From fruits and vegetables, like tomatoes, spinach, and carrots, for our carotenoids. Or berries, pomegranate, and tea as a source of polyphenols. Or to soy as a source of vitamin E, and salmon as a source of omega-3 fatty acids, and mushrooms as one of the sources of our vitamin D. And I could go on and on. These are just a few examples. And why do we do this? Because it adds a layer of safety to our products. When we say that our products are backed by science, we mean that they reflect the most recent advances in the area of health and nutrition. As I said before, that the products are manufactured under the strictest pharmaceutical standards and quality control, that NeoLife makes sure that the nutrients in our products are bioavailable, that they are readily absorbed and utilized by our body, and that NeoLife tests the ingredients to confirm that they meet the purity requirements, not only set by regulatory agencies, but by the requirements set up by the scientists that make up the Scientific Advisory Board. Most of you know that the SAB historically included two toxicologists, Dr. First and Dr. Newell, so you can imagine that the requirements are very, very high. Backed by science also means that there is a solid scientific advisory board that looks over every aspect of product development, from its conception to the time that it is delivered to the consumer. NeoLife's product quality guidelines were set early on, in part due to the dedication of the first members of the Scientific Advisory Board, Dr. First, John Miller, Fred Hooper, and Dr. Newell. These quality principles and our philosophy for developing products are upheld today by each member of the present advisory board. We are all committed to pursuing the knowledge necessary to formulate excellent products that work. We are all committed to offering products that are safe and responsible, products that bring only benefits, and products that make a positive difference in the health of NeoLife's distributors and their families around the world. Today, we are 10 members in the Scientific Advisory Board, each one with a specialty: nutrition, sports and fitness, biochemistry, food technology, microbiology. Among all of us, we cover the totality of the science of nutrition as it relates to human health and fitness. Now let us look at other steps involved in delivering products that work. We talked about sources of nutrients for our products, but NeoLife have other requirements in raw material selection, such as 1, lack of contaminants, and 2, consistency in nutrient content. We want to use a source that delivers the same potency time after time, so we use, when available, standardized sources. How the raw materials are processed is another key determinant of quality. We require confirmation of purity as we develop our extracts and concentrates, and that there is an absolute minimum change in the nutrient content of the raw materials. Because of these demanding standards, raw materials are continually analyzed for nutrient content and quality. This is part of testing, everything that goes into every NeoLife product. Every supplier, every raw material must qualify and requalify before it can be used in our products. They have to meet our strict demands for purity, potency, consistency, origin, and other quality critical factors. Once the raw materials are made into a product, the process of testing continues. All final products are tested and certified by the most reliable scientific measures to ensure, again, safety, quality, and potency. Meticulous inspection continues on the packaging line where samples are retained and collected for future tracking. All this because quality is NeoLife's highest priority. Something very important to me is that we take the time and effort to test efficacy. Conducting research studies that show that NeoLife's products bring only benefits, that they work, they keep us healthy. Very, very few companies go to this length and effort. Let me give you 3 examples, starting with NeoLife's TreNN. It provides lipids and sterols that are necessary for cellular energy. They allow our cells to better utilize the nutrients from our diet. A study performed at Texas A&M University under Dr. First's direction showed exactly that. When TreNN was present in the diet, cells used nutrients more efficiently. 2 groups received the exact same diet, delivering the exact amount of nutrients. The only difference was that one group received TreNN grain concentrates and the other did not. By the end of the study, there was a significant difference between the groups in how efficiently or effectively they used the nutrients in the diet. The groups receiving TreNN grain concentrates had much higher nutrient utilization. Consequently, their overall growth and development and cardiovascular development was greater, given the same amount of nutrients. Another example is our carotenoid complex. It delivers a broad range of carotenoids that protect cell membranes against free radical or oxidative damage and keep us healthy. How do we test for this? We carried out a number of studies. First, we wanted to see if carotenoids were easily assimilated in the body. Then, if they protected in some way from oxidative damage. And finally, if they enhanced immune function. And this was confirmed in a series of studies. One of them, conducted by the United States Department of Agriculture, found that in 20 days of taking carotenoid complex, blood levels of carotenoids were much higher, markers of oxidation were much lower, and there was a 27% increase in immune capacity. Research conducted on NeoLife carotenoid complex has spanned over 15 years and has been published in prestigious scientific journals. Finally, we have salmon oil plus. Salmon oil delivers omega-3 fatty acids. In cell membranes, omega-3 fatty acids regulate cell function, decrease levels of inflammation, and protect from heart disease. How do we test for efficacy? Well, we set up a study to address just this, because NeoLife wanted to confirm the heart protective effects of salmon oil of omega-3 fatty acids as delivered in salmon oil plus in healthy people, much like our distributors. We conducted a clinical study with men and women about the same age as our distributors, taking the label recommended dose. We confirmed that omega-3 fatty acids were readily absorbed and incorporated into cell membranes. And sure enough, we found that salmon oil plus lowered levels of triglycerides by 17% in just 8 weeks. Those participants who had the highest level of triglycerides had the greatest benefit. We also found that salmon oil plus raised total omega-3 index to the lower of greatest cardiovascular protection. Omega-3 index is an indicator of risk for heart disease. The higher the level, the lower the risk. Finally, we showed that also salmon oil plus deliver a potent anti-inflammatory effect, lower inflammatory predisposition by 68%. Today, our salmon oil plus is probably one of the most studied supplements in the market. Results highlight how crucial is the role of omega-3 fatty acids in keeping us healthy, regulating inflammation, and supporting our body's ability to heal itself. Now let us look at some key product pairings. And that would be TrueNN and Multi, TrueNN and Carotenoid Complex, Formula 4, and omega-3 salmon oil plus. First, let's talk about TrueNN, our base product. TrueNN by itself provides many benefits. As you all know, TrueNN provides the complete lipid and sterol profile of wheat germ, rice bran, and soy, and prepares the cells to assimilate nutrients from the diet, and so enhance cellular energy. Our bodies are made of trillions of cells, which must work efficiently if we are to stay healthy. How do cells perform at optimal levels? A key is in their membranes. Like our bodies, cells must take in nutrients and eliminate wastes. Every cell in the body is surrounded by a thin lipid membrane with the discretionary power to allow only needed nutrients to enter the cell. By the same token, it allows only waste material and important metabolic products like hormones, enzymes, neurotransmitters, etc. to exit. Deficiencies of lipids and sterols can compromise the discretionary power of the cell membranes and so affect the health of the cells themselves. Whole grain lipids and sterols allow your cell's membrane to perform at their best, making it easier for nutrients to get in and waste or metabolic products to get out. When these lipids and sterols are present in the diet, cells use nutrients more efficiently, and this is reflected in our health and in our vitality. If you pair TrueNN with Multi, you more than triplicate the benefits. The human body requires a wide variety of nutrients to maintain optimal health. Among these are the vitamins and the minerals. We call them essential nutrients because our body cannot produce them, and they absolutely need to be in our diet at appropriate levels. However, most diets do not provide optimal levels of these essential nutrients, and we may have a nutrient gap of 1, 2, or many vitamins or minerals. Multi is a good way to fill in the nutrient gaps and so prevent deficiencies and ensure that you are getting the optimal level that your cells need to function properly and keep you in good health. Multi is a broad spectrum formula that delivers vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A and D, the B complex vitamins, vitamin C, plus acerola cherry bioflavonoids, and the complete vitamin E family. It also provides essential minerals like copper, selenium, chromium, molybdenum, manganese, and more. Another winning combination would be TRNN and carotenoid complex, and so you would be adding a patented blend of antioxidants and immune-boosting nutrients from fruits and vegetables. Carotenoids, as you probably most know, are health protective compounds from orange, red, and yellow fruits and vegetables. They are potent antioxidants, protecting critical cell components like the cell membranes and the cell members around the nucleus. New roles of carotenoids in maintaining health are being discovered, as well as their role in protecting against age-related conditions. In fact, carotenoid blood levels are being considered now as a marker of health. You can see from this chart in the slide that at least in the last 20 years, clinical studies on benefits of carotenoids have increased dramatically, looking at their role in inflammation, eye health, cognitive function, glucose metabolism, skin health, cardiovascular health, and much more. And what better supplement to add these health-promoting nutrients to our diet than carotenoid complex? Carotenoid complex represents the culmination of decades of scientific research by the Scientific Advisory Board. It was the first supplement of its kind, and it delivers the spectrum of carotenoids found in an optimal portion of fruits and vegetables. Formulated to bridge the gap in dietary intake, it helps us reach optimal levels of carotenoids to keep us healthy and promote long-term health. It is tested, as I mentioned before, to rapidly increase levels of carotenoids in our body, increase blood levels of carotenoids, and this represents an indicator of how healthy we are. It has been tested to show that it protects cells from oxidative stress and so can limit tissue damage and to boost immune capacity. Finally, another winning product combination is Formula 4 and Omega-3 Salmon Oil Plus. This combination will deliver TRNN, lipids and sterols, omega-3 fatty acids, essential minerals and vitamins, and much more to fill in nutrient gaps and help promote heart health, cognitive health, joint health, eye health, and increase our vitality and overall well-being. As you know, Formula 4 is more than just a multivitamin and mineral supplement. It's NeoLife's first product. It was a revolutionary product at the time, and it's a revolutionary product today. It has 6 decades of proven benefits. And Omega-3 Salmon Oil Plus, which represents for me the state-of-the-art on omega-3 supplementation. It delivers all 8 omega-3 fatty acids involved in human nutrition, or exclusive ultra-high potency omega-3 technology, boosts, stabilizes, and standardizes specific health-promoting omega-3 fatty acids. And with our exclusive technology that we call molecular differentiation, NeoLife was able to deliver ultra-high potencies of standardized amount of the complete omega-3 fatty acid profile. It is ultra pure, it is screened for over 200 potential contaminants. And as I mentioned before, it is clinically tested to confirm bioavailability and support heart health, lower inflammation, and support our body's ability to heal itself. So I hope that I have given you a glimpse of the effort that the NeoLife team puts to deliver excellent products, the world's best products, I would say, that keep at the leading edge of science. Products that are based in nature, backed by science, product of the highest quality. They represent our trusted tools to strengthen our health and our vitality, to build a solid foundation for a lifetime of good health. They are safe, responsible products that bring only benefits and that are backed by the Scientific Advisory Board. They are dietary supplements that you can feel good sharing with your family, friends, and community. They will help you maintain optimal levels of nutrients that are so important to keep you healthy. They are proven, effective, powerful products that you can trust. We should never underscore the important role that a diet providing an abundance of protective nutrients and a healthy lifestyle play in preventing disease, maintaining our health, our vigor, or vitality. You can always count on NeoLife products to attain this goal. Thank you so much for your attention.